Guys, welcome to our fourth episode of the Chapter Cousins, and today we're going to be talking about book social media. So our Pinterest, Booktrist, book talk, everything. So, what are some of the things that you want to bring up?
I don't know. I didn't really have a list of things. I guess we could talk about our favorite. I guess I don't know.
I gotta say, Booktrist is good if you've read the book. If you haven't read the book, you're gonna know the book by the end. As the queen of spoilers, I was on Pinterest today.
Of course.
And I may not or may have made some people mad because what are you telling me about the Reckless book? I'm sorry, I am like several chapters away from finishing Reckless. What did I read today? I can't even say it because I don't like to spoil things for other people, but man, I was flabbergasted. But I'm not too upset about it because I'm going to finish the book today anyways. So Pinterest, I would say, is like where you go after you finish the book because there ain't no way you ain't seeing one spoiler.
Yeah. I try to not even look up the book, and if there's a post that has the book, I will skip past it so that the algorithm does not show it, because I don't hate spoilers, but it's fun to find it out. And I mean, yeah, I would probably say Booktrist is also probably my favorite because it has the best stuff, because it's people posting kind of the best book content on it, so you always find good stuff. And the collages and the fan art is all on there, and it's great. So yeah, but I mean the spoilers are way too easy. People do not know how to put a spoiler warning on there.
And the few that do are so out there that you're not even sure if they're true.
Yeah. Sometimes you're is that true? I don't know, but yeah. Sometimes those plot twists in good books, the plot twists are insane. And
actually, no, it's not a side note. I was on the Chapter Cousins Instagram going through, and I saw Jennifer Lynn Barnes has posted. I think it was her. I'm pretty sure it was her. And it was about the plot twist she was having, and she was on, and she was like something about the face mask, and then she said, "Do I know how to write a good plot twist?" However, and I'm like, "Yes, you do. Please don't make me cry."
Yes. We need to talk about those theories for Gilded Blade, because some of them are a little insane and amazing and crazy and sad, and yeah, so anyways, so hopefully that's coming soon. Yeah. I would say my least favorite, probably BookTube, because I feel like there's not a good variety, and it's not as easy to find content. And I don't like YouTube's algorithm as much. I feel like it's not, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
It kind of it's not so much about the book, it's people reacting to the book. I've seen a lot of people be like, "Oh, when this happened in the book," and then they do a meme or a joke or whatever. So there is book stuff, but it's not really about the book. It's just kind of how people have reacted to the book.
It's less of a fandom. I feel like the other ones, they have a lot more fandoms, and YouTube, it's also a lot of the same stuff. If you look up book or book videos, you often find the same things popping up. It doesn't refresh it. I feel like I see a lot of the same videos. So unless you follow certain creators, it's kind of hard to get good book videos on YouTube.
I do not personally have TikTok, but the people that I've been around who do look at the TikTok, all of them are does this book have spice or not? And it's then moving the stack of books, that sort of video. That is all I think I've ever seen people look at on Book Talk. Again, I don't have it, so I might be so off, but that's the most I've ever seen on it, and the most I've been sent from people.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at it either, but I think that is the majority of it. But yeah. And then, like, Bookstagram, I feel like there's, like, a lot more creativity, I feel like, that, like, there can be, right, with, like, being able to have the pictures and the videos. Which I was actually shocked when I was, like, looking at it, it's a lot more of, like, swipe through pictures of, like, book recommendations than, like, videos. So I guess that's kind of the difference. But if you're just looking to, like, find some, like, recommendation stuff, like, I think Bookstagram is great for that.
Yes. I feel like Instagram is kind of like a compilation of Book Talk and Booktress. Like, it's kind of added into two.
Yeah.
But, like, I love Instagram because I can look at our favorite authors and see what they're up to. Be like, hello, where's your next book?
Yeah, that's also a huge pro, I guess. It's fun to see, like, their updates and stuff and get, like, the behind the scenes and stuff. So yeah, that's true. I never thought of that. You see more of that on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know what else we want to talk about.
There are other, like, apps based on books. Like, I like Goodreads for their, I love, okay. I don't know what it is about me. I love reading people's comments on books, good or bad. I love it. I don't, like, comment on other people's comments. I make my own, like, evaluation of the book and put it. But I like when I'm, like, reading things and then I'll see this, like, 1-star review and I'll read it and I'll be like, okay. And then I'll go to the next 5-star review and it's, like, saying the exact opposite and I'm like, now I gotta read the book. The comments never help me ever, but it makes it more fun to see everybody's thoughts on it.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I have Goodreads and I haven't used it in forever. I feel like when I first got it, I was, like, using it a lot and especially, like, making, like, different tags and stuff. And I haven't used it, but sometimes I'll, like, go to it just to see, like, people's reviews and stuff. But I don't really use it a lot. Like, I don't even really look at reviews of books, I feel like, before I read them.
It's like my pastime. Also, the fact that I can look at them on my Kindle, so, like, at night I'll just be like, I don't feel like reading tonight. I'll just look at all these comments on my favorite books, and I can be all upset when you don't like my favorite book.
Sometimes in the book reviews, though, people can be very opinionated. Like, they are, like, in detail, like, such a specific reason they didn't like the book. And I'm like, Karen, get over it. It's okay. It's just a book.
Karen reads the book, and then I'll read, like, a negative comment, and I'll be like, I didn't even remember that part of the book. Like, that was such a minor detail.
Yeah. It's, like, a little picky. Okay.
I also, like, I do not find as, like, me, you, and, like, some of our friends, we'll all read the same book, and then we'll all have different opinions about the book, but we're not, like, opinionated. I mean, me and you have had some quarrels over books because we're always like, no, that's not happened. But it's never, like, negative or angry. Like, we're never being mean about the author. We're just like, this is my viewpoint.
Yeah. Most of the time, we're pretty civil. Sometimes we're not.
It's the group chat.
And we also, like, most of the time have a similar opinion on a book. I think we all have similar taste in a way, but, like, yeah, it does depend on the book sometimes.
I think what gets us going a lot is how characters look. Because everybody pictures a book character different, unless you're, like, somebody who likes to look at the show and then see like, if it comes out with a show where they have a casting and you look at them and can do it. I can't do that. I wish I could. I wish I could look at the cast and go, you are a spinning image. And I'm like, no, you're fired. You're not a spinning image. So I think that's my biggest thing for a lot of things when I have like disagreements about a book. I'm like, that's not what they look like. But then I have to remind myself that it's my imagination and nobody else is in there. Let's hope.
Yeah. Yeah, the like fan cast can also get people riled up because sometimes
Another thing I see on a lot of, like, the oh my goodness, I can't even speak today, Booktrist and Instagram for books, is ship names. Some of them get out there because it's like a mashup of everybody's names in the books. Like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like I think like I feel like on Instagram the like Optimus trend is like really big on there. I feel like I've seen it more on Instagram than I've seen it anywhere else. And I love the
saw
book ones for that. They're amazing.
I saw one today, literally today, and it was the inheritance games people, and it was so like it was so perfect because a lot of them I see are like you know everybody has an assumption of how they'd be, but this girl to me just got spot on, like exactly how they'd be in the book if they were doing this trend in their world. I was like, this is how it is, and I was laughing so hard listening to it. It was so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Um, Maybe to like end off the episode, what are you currently reading?
I am currently reading Don't Be in Love by Liana Sincotti. I don't know if that's how you say her name. It's our like book club book of the month. So I am currently reading it, and so far it's really good. I've been reading it so fast, like I'll just pick it up when I'm bored, even though I don't want to read, and then I immediately am like, now I want to read when I start reading it. So I would definitely recommend it. It's really cute so far. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading.
Picking daisies on Sundays. How is that? Like, do you like
Um,
it or less, or is it just a little
I would
different?
say so far I like it more. I mean, Painting Days on Sundays was her first book, so she was kind of like getting into it. And like she's definitely like figured out her writing here. And the writing is so good because it flows so nicely. And there's not really like a general trope, which I found recently. And sometimes it confuses me because I'm like, how are we getting here? But this is kind of interesting. So yeah, I really like it.
I think I may or may not need you to elaborate. Not a how.
Like, you know when you have like a friends to lovers or enemies to lovers or fake dating, like this one doesn't really have like I wouldn't point it at a specific one because it's like they're not really enemies, like they're not enemies and they're not friends because they were kind of strangers, but now they're kind of friends, except she kind of doesn't like him and but they kind of like each other, but like you know, there's no specific pinpoint, in my opinion, to like where this stands.
You're
You
not
have to read the book to get it.
friends. You're not strangers. You kind of like one likes one that is. I should get reading. I'm in the book club. I don't know why I haven't read this book yet. Oh, I know. I've been listening to Reckless because I have a little bone to pick. I got Powerless. Okay, it came in a day and a half when I ordered it. I got Powerful. It came in 1 month. I have to wait like I don't know 4 or 5 months for Reckless to come in, and it's only because I want paperback to go with my other two pretty paperbacks. And I'm stubborn, so I'm not going to just buy the hard copy because I want the book. So I was sick of waiting because, excuse me, the way you left us off on Powerless and then told us that Powerful isn't even leading off. I needed answers. And you're not answering, like, you've answered the ones from last time, but you've given me more questions. I've read over 11 hours in 2 days because, I need to know. Also, fault of mine, I was on Pinterest and read a few spoilers, and now I kind of need to know if they're true or not.
Callie, you know what? At this point, I kind of give up on even getting upset because I just know that it doesn't matter what I say. You're just gonna keep looking at spoilers. So you know what? You do.
I don't really spoil for other people. Like, I'm not like, oh, look at this spoiler I just read. I'm just like, oh, I just spoiled something, and now I'm gonna go cry about it.
Speaking about audiobooks, I just saw this thing that Audible has free audiobooks now, but they have ads. So
I only use Audible when I ordered pizzas, and I get 3 weeks of Audible.
I know I've never used Audible. I only have used like Spotify and Libby. And that's it. I haven't, but I'm like, I don't really listen to audiobooks all that much because sometimes I prefer reading it, but unless I like I don't know. I like audiobooks, but it has to be so specific because sometimes they just don't sound good.
The Reckless one I'm listening to has like different characters being voiced. Like I is a whole different person from Peyton. I love it. Okay, I love that they have different voices, but in their chapters, so like Kai has a chapter and Peyton has a chapter and Kit has a chapter, and so Peyton voices her whole chapter, including Kai's voice in her chapter, and Kai voices his full chapter, including Peyton's voice in his chapter.
I want to hear that.
And it's like, I'll be listening and I'm like, oh dear. It's good though. I'm enjoying it. I read it fast, and you will be so proud of me because I'm not speed listening to it. I am regular listening to it. Unlike
Good
all the
job.
other books. And I'm only listening to like this because it's different voices, so like I try to hear the different tones, whereas the other ones that I read, I'm okay to speed listen to. And I get the whole story. I get it a lot faster.
Oh, how? Like, I can do like 1.2, and then above that, I'm like, I'm gone. So yeah, I mean,
2.5 speed listening. And it higher. Every book I read,
That's impressive, actually.
it's not, I talk fast, so I need to listen fast, I guess. It's easier because it doesn't give me, like, allow me time to think about other things. Like, when I listen to things at a regular pace, I'm like, okay, we're still talking about this. Do you need to do? I need to clean my room, and I need to do this. But when it's at a fast pace, I'm like, I gotta keep up with this, or else I'm not gonna pay. Like, it's all about the book.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if it works for you, that's a great scale, I suppose.
I've grown in my reading ways, because when I was, like, a few years ago, I was only a paperback person. And then I was like, okay, I'll read some hardcovers. And then I was very against audiobooks. And then I started listening to them. I started listening to them when I was falling behind on my reading, such as Romeo and Juliet for school. And I knew I was not going to finish that book. And I had an essay coming up. So I listened to the whole book, because I may or may not have been a few days late reading it. And I got it all, and I got my essay done. And then I wasn't sure about Kindles because I was such a paperback person, and now I love my Kindle, so I like all the ways of reading now. I also find that I'm more in the mood to listen to audiobooks than I am to listen to music, like, while I'm working on the house.
Interesting. It depends, like, on what I'm doing, because I need to be, like, have like an attention span to like pay attention to an audiobook, and sometimes if I just need like that in the background, then I would prefer music. But yeah, or if I'm really into the audiobook, then I'll listen to it more often. But
this podcast has gone like crazy off the rails.
I was thinking about that. I'm not sure how to name this because we went in a bunch of different directions.
We should name it the craziest thing we talked about.
I don't even know what that would be.
I don't know. We're all pretty mild. Oh, I think after this, I'm gonna read.
That sounds like a great plan.
I mean, especially after this sort of podcast, right?
Getting you motivated. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else to add.
Nope. I would say, to sum everything up, Pinterest is your spoilers, Instagram is your authors, TikTok is your recommendations, and what was the other one we talked about?
YouTube
is
just there.
People that you find on there, then great.
Well,
and this is comments galore. There is your sum of today's podcast. Please tune in next time.
I would say YouTube, we can say the Queen Haley is there. So that's your positive.
Oh, also, Cassie is on there,
Yeah.
which I know she gets a lot of views. I actually like her. Her stuff is usually really relatable.
I just found this other one. I don't even remember the names, but like she's like a mom. Anyways, but I really liked her reading video. Yeah, I have no idea what she's called, but
Oh, if she's about like, this is clean for your teen daughter.
oh no, but I saw that on Pinterest and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah. There's like a ton. It's hard to remember.
All right. Well, I think this is a great podcast episode, and we'll talk to everybody next Wednesday.
Bye. Thanks for watching.